Again, I'm Tasis, and with me is Artosis. We're commentators for the GSL and GoMTV.net.
We are ready, Tasis.
And we're ready. All right, let's do this. Head-to-head, Idra against Slush. Let's see who's going to win. But wait, no, we're not ready because he's not.
No, he is up there, but...
Yeah, we're going to have to... your computer says something different than mine. I'm sorry, we're seeing something a little bit weird. Let's see if the game actually loads properly. Okay, I guess all is fine.
It is.
Sorry for the confusion, guys. On Artosis' computer, it said that he was a player, and mine it said he was a spectator.
Turns out he was a player. My computer is smarter than yours.
Your computer wins this time, Artosis.
Ha!
So over here in the bottom right, we have Slush. Obviously, in the opposite corner, we have Idra.
That we do, Tasteless. Top left versus bottom right. Red versus blue. Idra versus Slush. It's all opposites.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
We got a little animal down here. That's a female Karak. We've seen the male Karak on other maps, Artosis.
How you tell them apart, Tasteless?
How?
Female Crocs are white. Male Crocs are reddish.
Wait, is this...
That is the
a male
elusive
Karak?
male Croc. And notice he is a bit bigger.
He is.
So that he can defend his family. Now, you also notice he doesn't have any wings.
No, he doesn't.
No. These are... It's like a bird with just legs and a huge tail. You'd think that huge tail would help him with swimming, but it doesn't. It's just for balance.
Wow. Artosis, you are truly a funny person. Here with Idra, we see he's going to get the extractor right away. Probably a spawning pool right after that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Slush continuing to drone up pretty heavily here.
And Slush going pool first. No gas quite yet. He has been preferring to do a build like this. He wants to make people think, oh, this might be a Roach Ling all-in. That's what it would look like. Definitely, if you're getting roaches right away, you do not get your gas right away.
Right.
You need to pool those minerals. So, and of course, you never just go roach all in because you actually can't rally roaches. They take too long to build, too long to rally. So you get speedlings to follow up. So that's Slush loves to try to make people think that and then go and do something crazy. Sometimes it is that, sometimes it's not. Idra, on the other hand, just opening with a speedling opening that's going to be very safe. Standard solid. Super. Sexy.
Yes.
And silent. Wings don't make a lot of noise.
No, they don't. They're pretty quiet, actually. You know, they got wings in StarCraft 2, little baby wings. They can't fly.
Maybe in StarCraft 3.
Maybe. God, wouldn't that be scary?
Yeah.
Your mutas are flying around, they get swarmed by zerglings. It's like piranhas in the air. It's like being attacked by bees. As you can see, right now, Slush continuing to scout. He wants to see what Idra's up to. Idra, he is upgrading Zergling speed, but is no longer mining Vespian gas.
Now, Slush, Tasteless, if we take a look in his base, it looks like he is going once again for a one-base Infesta Rush. He's got that Spinecrawler set up just how he likes it.
Slush, this is essentially one of his last resort builds here. Hatchery on the way now, and there's another male Karak.
I wonder if that's the same male Karak.
Let me see here. The other one's up here somewhere.
Oh, no, he is. He's
right. Up there.
They're very territorial. They're
going to have to fight for that female
close to each other.
All right, I'm sure that right now Slush would probably wish this creep would be just a little bit farther out here.
Yep.
And that's why he's going to lay that creep tumor.
It's going to help him defend quite a bit. There we go. Layer going up. This time not at 300 gas, luckily. Did it much closer to 100 gas, which is good. We do have the Roach one going up for Idra. I wonder if he will try to bust Slush. You know, against an Infesta Rush, you have to be careful about busts. Oftentimes with an Infesta Rush, back in the day when a lot of people went one base versus one base in ZvZ, you'd have to make some roaches and maybe a Spinecrawler or two near the ramp with your queens.
Now, I'm wondering how good Idra's handling is going to be in this situation. So far, Idra's handled this awesome Zerg player much better than anybody else we've seen.
Yeah.
I got to say, I've actually been, really enjoying watching Slush's games as I've casted so many of them.
Slush definitely is going to play in a way you're not going to see a lot of players play. It's hard to make it work. People eventually will figure out the gimmickiness of it, so you have to have backup plans. So, Tasteless In Slush's main base, we have a lot of Lings, and he is going Infestors.
Infestor pit over here.
Burrow going as well, so we're definitely going to see him Burrow movement some Infestors out. And if Idra is not careful, Infested Terrans and or Fungals are going to own him up.
Now, with Idra having the expansion, he's going to try to get as many drones out as possible. This is basically going to be the same strategy exactly from Slush. This is clearly, as far as I can tell, the best, in his mind, the best Zerg vs. Zerg strategy he has in his toolbook.
Well, he's busting out when it matters, Tasteless, in the final game. So we see Idra, he has a decent amount of roaches now, about 8. Some more on the way, and a bunch of Lings on the way as well. I do think that we are going to see Idra move out for an attack, and this would be a perfect timing. The Infestors are not going to be out yet. If the attack moves right now, he'll get there before they're out. But Slush almost undoubtedly will counterattack if that happens.
Here we have the roaches grouping together here. The Lings now pushing out. The Slush a little bit intimidated by Idra's play style here. He backs up. Nice concave there by Slush. Idra trying to pull those Zerglings back into the roaches. One roach shot takes out a Zergling.
And the roaches are on the move, Tasteless. Idra making more Zerglings at home. Slush trying to run around.
He is running around.
That's the way he rolls, man.
He won't be able to get there in time, it looks like.
And Idra has turned around. Slush has bought the time he needed. Great move by Slush here, surrounding these Lings, trying to take out as many as he can before he has to turn around. And now Idra once again turning around. Being a little bit indecisive here.
Here we go. The Lings coming in again. Roaches moving down.
Slush trying to get some damage in. They have similar amounts of Lings here. Maybe Slush with a tiny bit more, but they've already been hit. He may have to run away, and it looks like he does, in fact.
Fungal growth is so strong against roaches here.
Instead of another Fungal, decides to throw out some Infested Terrans, bringing his Lings down, but Idra has Lings as well, and it looks like Idra is going to get
the Queen goes down.
A lot of damage here, and taking out a lot of Lings. Idra sending more and more Lings in. More Infested Terrans popping out, but that should not be enough here. And it looks like Idra is going to take it and move on. Slush's ZvZ been figured out by Idra.
Well, you know what Idra's doing is he's staying so much in his face. He's continuously pushing Slush back. Slush tries to do a counterattack. That was good decision-making to send those roaches out. I'm surprised it actually worked. I didn't think it was.
Well,
turns out I was wrong.
Slush gets weird amounts of units at weird times. And by pressuring constantly, you will find the holes in that. What he relies upon is you not pressuring, you not attacking at certain times, or attacking at certain times, because he's going to have different amounts from what you would suspect.